Check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, there we go. What's up, Tim? Welcome to the stream. All right, so we just got compensation crate from Hutch. I didn't get to open it because I was trying to reload the stream so the microphone comes up. But yeah, here we go. We're back here. Welcome to the stream, man. Play F1 Manager, please. Yeah, today's a F1 class stream. We've already uploaded a F1 Manager video for today, so if you haven't checked that out, off the Monaco Grand Prix, I believe it was. What's up, Pierre? Welcome to the stream. So we have Gasly and Ocon. Let's do some farming. Smash the like button as you come on to the stream, guys. Appreciate those likes. GWK Racing Club, GWK member here. Let's see what we could do. All right, so we're out qualifying our rival here. Lewis Hamilton and Leclerc. And Verstappen is what he's using. What's up, Brock? Yeah, and I got qualified. I didn't get kicked out. We got qualified. Yeah, we got qualified with 93. What's up, Luke? Welcome. Shadow, what's up? Welcome. Why is Max Verstappen OP at this game? If you do get him at a good level, he's the strongest driver in the game for this season. So if you do have your Verstappen at a good level, he's going to be really good. What's up, Ace Ron? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream, guys. Remember to smash the like button as you come on to the stream, so we can get some likes on the stream, so the stream can get pushed out. Yeah, that was on me there, but it's all right. We'll just do what we got to do, and we'll try again next week in the next event. Because I just gonna take a little time out of champions and do some contenders play. You know what I mean? Some front row play. Have a little fun. And then after that, we could go back to the pain of Champions GP. Oh man. After that, we could go back to the pain, bro. What's up, Donanos? Welcome to the stream. Mick Solis, what's up? Welcome. Alright, so we're gonna go in now for our pit stops. Let's boost in or Verstappen, so he kind of, or Gasly, so he kind of pulls down a little. Yeah, time for softs. Yeah, time to switch it up. I absolutely forgot in that first race how to race from the front row. It's in the second race where I was like, oh man, it's been so long that I haven't raced from the front row in this game. I don't even know what to do anymore from the front row. That's messed up, man. That's messed up. That's messed up. Latifi goat in weather conditions. Yeah. Don't remember if he's the strongest wet driver this season. Don't remember. Oh no, I don't think he's the strongest wet driver this season. So I see better drivers there. Uh, should be better than Latifi. 323 and 332. Yeah, yeah. I have to, get back used to racing in the front row because I'm kind of drilled in right now in racing in the midfield. So I just need to kind of get back on racing in the front row. You know what I mean? Get out of this drilling in my head of racing from behind and midfield. Long way, and we're nowhere when it comes to upgrades. Timothy, we're nowhere when it comes to upgrades. These upgrades that you see we have here, like my account, the upgrades you see me have is nowhere compared to be competitive. Nowhere. All right, I still can't even get into the top 50 in the Champions GP, so it's a bit crazy. Oh, no, you crazy, bro. You crazy. Say the headphones headed out. You crazy, bro. Oh, we could go without the headphones and just use the mic on regular. Let me show you. Let me set it up like that. So you guys still get to hear me. Oh wait, issues here. Issues. All right. So there we go. No headphones set up. Headphones is out. All right, no headphones set up. Nice. So we got a gold crate there. Let's do that. All right, so we're gonna keep that legendary crate on until Monday when I'm doing my GP rewards. Then I'll open that to get that little extra rewards. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're just coming in and you have not smashed that like button already, please smash the like button. Helps the algorithm to show YouTube that yes, people are liking this video and this stream, so they will share it to more people. All right, so we got way out qualified there. Way out qualified. Let's see if we can. I know what this rival is doing though. He's using one good epic with one common driver. But we should be able to squeeze the win here as our drivers are in good positions. And that Latifi is going to drop way back to the bottom of the grid and stay at the back. So all we need to do is push or drivers to be as close to Verstappen as possible, and we should be able to get the win here. As long as we keep our drivers as close to that Verstappen as possible, his Latifi is going to most likely finish in the back. So we just need to finish close to Verstappen here. All right, nice little overtaking there from Ocon. Little team orders and a little bit of defending. Let's push both of them so none of them team orders each other. As long as we keep nice and close to Verstappen, we should be good to go for the win here. So that's how you beat players who are using these setups. Though I do use this setup a lot too. And most of the time you're not going to be able to get the win, but if your drivers are close to the front drivers, then you can squeeze the win. What's up, Gaming and Claiming? Welcome to the stream. Don't tell me you're gonna stream without headphones, because yeah, I mean the headphones are still here. It's just that I just don't have them on. You know what I mean? Giving you guys a new look, a new look to the stream. All right, we're gonna go to pit here for more wet tires. Do you want the headphones on, back on? If you want them back on, I could put them back on, no problem. And then we'll push Gasly. Clear pit stop for Ocon. Really nice there. And then we're just going to let Ocon exit in the lead. And he's going to now fall out behind Gasly. And catch some of those who are going to be in the pits. Latifi made a nice jump there up to P21. And let's now boost in over Gasly. And here comes Ocon for the overcut. Nice undercut from Ocon there, taking down the rival Verstappen. He wasn't expecting that from Ocon. I'm definitely sure he wasn't expecting that undercut from Ocon. I'm definitely sure Verstappen wasn't expecting Ocon to be on him like that. Two laps to go, and we should be good to go to finish as Gasly tries to pick up some position in the back. And great race here. Don't know if it's a real player or not. I don't know if it's a real player or not, but yeah, great race. And now we could just boost Ocon from there to finish. Go hunt down Verstappen and try to close down that gap on Verstappen. So if Verstappen should pick up a spot, he should be able to pick up that very same spot as well. Alright, so he didn't pick it up. P9. And we have a huge lead with our Gasly on his Latifi here. Alright, so good race. Good win right there. Good race, good win, huh? Who's the best player for Series 6? Alright, so when you're in the lower series, there's this trick you could use. What's up, Nate Jones? Welcome to the stream. There's this trick you could use to get an unlimited amount of wins in Series 6 and not get any problems. We did get the fastest lap as well there. Beautiful race from Ocon on Verstappen. Oh, so he's running a level 7 Verstappen with a level 11 Latifi. Yeah, completely maxed out. So yeah, We weren't supposed to beat that at all. But yeah. First seen the live with having no headphones on. Yep. Trying out something a little different, you know what I mean? Magnuson Albon. Alright, so what I was saying earlier, there's this little trick that you could use in, it basically works in all series uh, that you could use to get good results. So you just need to select your best two drivers. How do you know your best driver? We do have videos on how to pick your best driver in the game, but you want to look for the drivers with the most qualifying potential. Like here, Lewis Hamilton is a better driver than Ocon. However, Ocon is currently a defect in the team score. All right. So Ocon is like a one thing, if you didn't know, the 10% buff drivers are like a hack every single week. This is why you see me use 10% buff drivers, and if I have both of them, I'll use them. All right. So the one trick to use best drivers, low car setup doesn't work that great. I find that in dual power setup is the best, at least when losing. Yeah, so just listen. Just let me tell you what I'm saying. Let me just show you what I'm talking about real quick. All right. So what you want to do is you want to find your best driver. So look for your best driver. If you're in the lower series, these drivers wouldn't be your best driver. But all right, let me give you a lower series example. All right. Let's say Mick Schumacher is your best driver. All right. So you select Mick Schumacher. All right. And then if you have Kevin Magnussen, then you select Kevin Magnussen like that. All right. You want to make sure your best driver is at the highest possible level that you can get him at, and your Magnussen is at the lowest possible level you could get him at. All right. You could even select Zoe if Zoe is your best driver. Whichever is your best driver, you can select that driver. All right. All right. Whichever is your best driver, select that driver. All right. So we're gonna use Magnussen and Latifi here. When you go to your car, you want to put your car on a power level based setup. Come on, get out of there. That's not what I want. Put your car on a power level based setup, right? All right, so when you get to your car, you want to put your car on a power level based setup. So you want to look for the parts that gives you the most pluses and put those on. All right. Then you want to go out in your highest series, whatever series it is. You want to go out and you want to search for a race. Now what's going to happen is that what you just saw that happened to me is what's going to happen for you. Your strongest driver is going to qualify way out in front, and your weakest driver is going to qualify way in the back. All right. Now, most of the time, your rival drivers are going to qualify with the drivers in the back. Most of the time. But let's see if that's the case here. Let's see if that is the case here. If Mick Schumacher is going to out-qualify. All right, so Mick Schumacher is not out-qualifying by a lot here, but he got P21. He's not the strongest to go up against these rivals. All right. So we need if this is the case, if you did this and this is the results, you need a stronger front driver. So Mick Schumacher is not the strongest front driver here. All right. All right, let's go. At this point, all we need to do is keep Mick Schumacher in the front. That's all we need to do. Keep Mick Schumacher in the front and let him get P21, and he should win the race. That is all. And there he goes, losing all of the positions as the rival driver seems to be very, very strong. His Latifi seems to be stronger than or Mick here. Anyways, we can still do some recovery and try and get back in there because we're going to go a bit long with or Mick, hopefully. And Mick is just dropping off. So this is not going to work. Even Latifi's outperforming Mick Schumacher here. This is not going to work. So we could just forfeit that. And then we'll go again. All right, that's not going to work. Makes no sense to try that. That's not going to work. All right, so that's not good. Our setup probably is too strong when it comes to the car. I think my car is too strong there for that. That's what I think. But it should work with you guys at your levels. My car is too strong for that with these drivers, with Mick Schumacher. Let me quickly change my. All right, so let's use a stronger lead driver. All right, so let's use Kevin Magnussen, for example. As Mick Schumacher is too weak. All right, let's go. All right, let's go with Kevin Magnussen and see how he performs. As Mick Schumacher is too weak for our setup. Our setup is too strong for Mick Schumacher. All right, let's see if Kevin Magnussen is a bit better for us. But you just need to use your strongest driver and your lowest, and one strong driver, one weak driver, your best setup, and that should work for you at your level. Chris said I use high, low driver, and best setup. Oh man, I'm definitely getting to dislike this app, man. Definitely getting to dislike this app a lot. I'm definitely getting to dislike this app, man. Let me know if you guys are hearing me. Is the audio up? So the game actually crashed out because the stream crashed. We had to save the stream. Check 1 2, mic check. All right, so let me show you what at my level, if we use that at my level. Can you guys hear me? Check 2. Microphone check. All right, so a little bit of technical difficulties there. All right, good. A little bit of technical difficulties there. But yeah. Yes, we're back. All right. I wonder if it's the headphone that drinks it. Let's put the headphone back on. That's maybe what's drinks it to be acting up. I mean, it has been acting up for a little while now. Definitely have been acting up for a little while now. So it's definitely not about only the headphones. Why it's acting up. But let's run this. This is our version of that best low driver and best setup thing. So let's run that. It normally works really nice, and I'll also share with you how you could get the fastest lap as you go. P1, P2, P3 Dutch Grand Prix. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't really like to do. I don't know. We'll say Verstappen, Leclerc, and P3 will give to Carlos Sainz. Yeah. So Verstappen, Leclerc, Sainz, Perez, Hamilton, then Russell. That's our Dutch Grand Prix predictions. All right, so this is normally what happens. So one of your drivers will qualify way ahead, the other one will qualify in the back. Now, if you want to go like for the fastest lap with your driver that's qualified in the back, if you want to get like 4 points each race and get the fastest lap, this is how you could do that. I haven't made a video on how to get your fastest lap just yet. Mercedes is my team, and I am true and honest. I don't see Mercedes putting up a challenge to the Red Bulls and the Ferraris just yet. All right, not just yet. All right, so if you wanna attempt for the fastest lap, I will be making a video on this soon. But you guys are here on the stream, you guys can get that. Then you could do so just like this. So you wanna put your drivers on hards and slow them down, just like that. Then you wanna go to pit in that first lap to fresh softs. All right, what is gonna happen when you run your drivers like this is you're gonna have a nice clean air in front of your drivers going around. So you just keep them on conserve, same way. So they'll do their slowest laps while the rest of the pack will speed away and pull away, creating nice distance. Yeah, definitely. Next season's where I think Mercedes is gonna come back with some challenging. This season, I don't see them putting up any challenge at all. I don't see them putting up any challenge at all this season. You have to call a spade a spade. All right, once you're closing down to that line, then you want to boost that back driver. So he has that nice little clean air to start his run. All right, with that nice little clean air, all of that time that it takes him to catch up is nice clean air. So that's going to give him the fastest sector 1, and he should get the fastest lap. All right, so we're going to go around with Gasly once again. And then we're going to come back to mediums with him. And that should get him his win. And then you're just going to keep pushing with that Ocon. Gasly set 30.89. And did that Ocon set a good lap? It didn't show up. And we're going to cut him back down. We could run him again. You just got to go to pit and select for some softs, and you could run him again. Yeah, they know they can't win. Yup. Yeah, Mercedes is my team, and when I say that we're not in the challenging, we're not in the fight this season, we definitely are not in the fight. So we'll just chill and we'll wait our turn. You know, don't want to force your turn. So you just want to chill and wait your turn. All right, so we're going to attempt it again. This time we're going to go from the pit lane. All right, so there goes Ocon setting a 35 for his fastest. So we're going to push him here from the pit lane. Number 1 car is right on us, but he should pull away from that number 1 car, as you can see him doing right there, as he has nice clean air. And he's going to be putting in a flyer right now. Let's watch him. Watch Ocon. There we go. Sector 2 fastest. New personal best when we fly past the line. He's just flying. There we go. And we could bring him to pit here again. Or we could just let him go to 0 tires for his last run, as Gasly has already created as much distance to win the race. So we don't really need to worry about Ocon. Only job Ocon has in this race is to do the fastest lap. That's all his job is. And he's out of tires, about to cross the line. And there we go. So that's all. His job is complete, and we're just gonna let him cruise to the finish from there on 0 tires. His job is complete. So I will be doing a video on this strategy soon, so you guys can take as much of it now. It's easier gaming and claiming. It's easier. It's easier races. It's easier to win races with that strategy. It's easier to win. And if you're like grinding, let's say you're grinding trophies and you want to get 4 trophies per race instead of 3 trophies per race, then that strategy will give you 4 trophies per race. Ocon set a new personal best on 0 tires. Oh man, that's crazy. So right there, you see you've earned the fastest. You've earned a extra trophy for the fastest lap. You'll see Ocon getting the fastest lap by a lot. All right, so that's how you get the fastest lap and earn 4 trophies per race instead of earning 3 trophies per race. So I'll be making a video on that soon. So you guys are on the stream here. Appreciate you for joining the stream. So you guys get to use it before I make a video and share it to everybody else. All right. So if you're in the lower series, you just want to use your highest level epic driver with your lowest level common and your best car setup possible. And you should be good to go. All right, Nate, man, you take care, man. Have a great day, bro. We finally got our Mirage up to level 6. As you can see, it's now stronger than the Whirlpool. But then the pit time is going to be inflated. So that's going to send my team score skyrocketing in the sky. I don't want an inflated team score. I want a optimized team score. I prefer to race with a optimized team score than a inflated team score. CC 1505, fully inflated there by the pit time. If we go for the Spirit, as you can see, we're going to be gaining 24 minus 25. So we're going to lose a point to the Spirit, but we're not going to get that inflation on pit time. So if we go Mirage over Spirit, we're going to gain 1 point, but we're going to get a super inflated pit time because our pit time is going to be going down by 3.7 seconds. And we do not want an inflated car. All right. So throw that in there. Your pit time going down as you see your team score skyrocketing going up. Let's run a race with it and we'll see how the cars perform. All right, we're on Baku. Let's see. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. Let's get some likes on the stream. I am seeing only 16 likes here. Appreciate those likes, man. Come on, smash that like. $13.14. All right, so $13.14 qualifying at Baku here. $13.14 qualifying. All right, that's with the Mirage and the inflated team score. Out qualifying our rival as well. I don't like the inflation on the team score at all. As you know, the lower your pit time is, the higher your team score is going to be at, compared to your ratio to parts. I don't like it one bit at all. Let's use a little bit of push down the hill here. Just a little, and we'll cut it down there. You see Gasly holding good. Ocon still holding. Gasly now losing out a position to Ricardo. Let's get some pressure on Gasly so he drives. Didn't even notice that Ocon was on regular driving, so that's probably why Ricardo passed. Team orders. Rival way in the back, 24-23. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing 3. We could do 3-2-3. I was gonna go for a 1 stop and go 4-4, but we could do 3-2-3, and then we'll go 4-4 with we'll go 4-4 with Gasly, and do 3-3 with Ocon here. What's up, Mr. Vanilla? Welcome to the stream. So we're gonna bring in Ocon, and we'll go around with Gasly for another pit stop, for another lap. Then we'll bring him into his pit stop. Nice to the exit on Ocon. Pulling away there. What's up, Ibo? Welcome to the stream. Or is that Ibo? Yeah, that sounds like a better name than Ibo. Ibo. That's it. Welcome to the stream, bro. All right, let's push in our Gasly for his 1 stop. Look at that. Gasly just got glitched and held. And he just stopped to let Ocon fly by. He got glitched and he just stopped. Let's bring back Ocon to pit now for mediums to push the finish. I don't know what happened there. Gasly just stopped in the pit. The pit exit here at Baku has always been issues. There's always been issues with the exit at Baku. Hutch tries to fix it many times. They have rendered fix to it, but it still gets affected most of the time when you're exiting. What's up, Sanchi? Welcome to the stream. See, most of the time you're exiting at Baku, it's gonna be glitchy like that. Who is this? Signs on hard tires. Typical name for Switzerland. Okay. Welcome to the stream, man. And here comes Ocon flying by. Yeah, we're just gonna cut him to regular driving from there to finish, as we'll let our Gasly continue to cruise. Carlos Sainz suffering a component failure, but Carlos Sainz just went to pit. Oh man, Carlos Sainz just went to pit, and he suffers a component failure. I don't know what Hutch AIs are doing at all. I don't know what Hutch is teaching these AIs, man. I don't know. All they want to do is extend their laps and go long. You know, these AIs always going long, and they're not servicing their car and think that every time that it's gonna work for them. Well, not today, Carlos Sainz, because you just went into the pits. He just went into the pits. Yeah, Monaco got removed. That was really nice. But Canada basically replaced Monaco right now. So whenever you see a GP event and you see Canada in there, then you know, yeah, that's gonna mess me up. Yep, Canada is gonna mess you up. All right, there we go. Nice race. So that was with the Mirage. We finished 10 and 13 with the Mirage. All right, we're going to try the Spirit, and then we're going to try the Whirlpool. The best and worst driver. When it comes to the best and worst driver, Mr. Vanilla, all I use the best and worst driver for, when I use the best and worst driver is when I'm like farming trophies for my pit pass. When I'm farming trophies for the pit pass, that's when I use the best and worst driver strategy. All right, because it's easier to use to farm trophies. So I get 4 trophies per race instead of 3 trophies per race. All right, it's a bit easier to use it that way. That's how I use it. All right. In terms of anything else, I just use it to farm trophies. As you can see, I've already pit pass was started I think yesterday, and I've already completed basically soon to reach half of the pit pass completed. All right, so I just use that to farm trophies, so I get 4 trophies per race instead of 3 trophies per race. All right, so my pit pass can be completed really fast. All right, yeah, so that's the only time I use the best and worst driver. And as I just said in that race before you came in, how I like to use it is with the highest setup that I have. But I'm now what I'm doing now is testing the Mirage and comparing it to the Spirit and the Whirlpool, and see if there is any difference in performance in those. So we just run the Mirage, and we got 13, 14 qualifiers. So now we're gonna run the Spirit, and we're gonna see what kind of qualifiers we're gonna get and what kind of finishing position. We got 10, 13, and 13, 14 with the Mirage. So we're gonna look if we get a better results, and we're going up against a real player here, and we have a little bit of higher team score. But let's see. If his team score is inflated by pit time, then that's good for us, as our car is currently in a optimized state when it comes to performance, and it's at his best pit time of 3:88. So let's see if his car is optimized by pit time, then we'll out qualify him. If he's optimized by pit time, we're gonna out qualify. And there we see he's optimized by pit time. All right, so there you see we qualified 13, 14 again. So equal qualifying with the Mirage, but we're a bit more optimized. So we will get the better qualifying, and most of the time we're gonna get that better race. Don't know if it's gonna be a real or if he skipped us. All right, looks like he skipped us here. Anyways, we out qualified. We got basically the same qualifiers, and at the end I'm gonna show you his setup, and as he's gonna have a better pit time than us, and that is why we basically matched him, because we're optimized and he is inflated. So if you're going up against somebody who's inflated by pit time and they're not optimized, and you're basically at the same level, your drivers are going to out qualify them 99.999% of the time. If they're optimized with an inflated pit time, then they're going to out qualify you. But it's all about the optimization for the qualifying. All right. All right, who's in front? Who has the best tires here? Gasly has a lower level tires than Ocon. Ocon is in the back, however, so we want to do like 3 laps with Ocon, and then we're going to see if we could get 4 with Gasly. We'll know after this one. What's up, Dominique? Welcome to the stream. So this is how I find, this is what I find work better for me in duels. If you can get your car optimized and not optimized for pit time, if you could get it optimized and not inflated, then it works better for you. That's how I find it to work in the GP events. Is why I use these parts that I use in the GP events. Though we're not at the level to get like top 10 or up in there in the GP events, we're still at a good level. And if you're at that level where you can get those top 10s and stuff, if you should optimize your things up that level, then you should be able to get a better result in your GP events. Who should we go to pit here with? We're going to go with Ocon. Let Gasly go around for another lap. Let's bring in Ocon here. Rival already made one pit stop. Ocon on full burn for the next 2 laps, doing the 3-2-3. While Gasly is going to be on a light burn going into pit in front of Hamilton. So I can't wait to see Hutch coming out with some tire management improvements to make these softs a bit stronger than these hards. Nice overtake there. He's gonna go wide and give up back the position. Then it glitches and send him to the back. Nice exit, but we keep that on boost. So team orders there. I was trying to boost it so he didn't get team orders, but Ocon passed anyway. We're going to bring him back to mediums and boost him to finish. I have been losing a lot of coins in Series 7. What should I do? So did you see our losing streak video? We did a video on how to manage your losing streaks so you don't lose too much of your coins. Did you check that video out? So it's basically in that video I basically explained that once you lose 3 back-to-back races, it's going to basically trigger you to go into a automatic losing streak. So if you lose 3 races back-to-back in Series 7, don't do that 4th race in Series 7 because it's going to trigger you to go into a losing streak. So what you want to do is drop down to Series 1 and win at least 4 races in Series 1, and then you could go back to Series 7, as that will kind of give your losing streak a break. So you'll basically break your losing streak by doing that. So when you go back to Series 7, you will not be in a losing streak anymore. Yeah, so once you lose 3 back-to-back races, it's going to automatically trigger a losing streak. That's how it has ever been in this game. Once you lose 3 back-to-back races, that 4th race, if you continue to push and push and push, you're just going to lose and lose more and more coins. If let's say, the reason why I say drop to Series 1 is because Series 1 is only 2,000 coins. So let's say you're in Series 7, you've lost 3 races, and let's say this losing streak was going to give you about 10 losses, right? If you go down to Series 1 and you lose that race in Series 1, that means you only lose 2,000 coins. All right, so you're burning down that losing streak until you can break it and get back into a winning streak. Then you could go back up to the higher series with your win streak and get fair matches, because the game will give you unfair matches when you're in a losing streak. All right, so if you lose 3 back-to-back races, you want to drop down to Series 1 and try and win 4 races in Series 1 before you go back to Series 7. You can go use Series 2 as well if you'd like, any one of the lower series, as long as it's a series where you're losing way less coins than the one that you're currently losing in, so you don't burn down your coins. Jed says you forgot to mention going for fastest lap in your last video on the GP and showing the match. Yeah. Yeah, because I lost 1 point in that first race, it kind of just threw my mind off completely on that, as I planned on doing that. But anyways, I did get qualified on 93 points. So it still shows you there I am, P12. P12, looking at that 93 points, it still shows you like a lot of players are still in a point in the game where they're struggling so much that it's just crazy. But I'm not going to be talking about that today. Today I'm trying to have some fun. I'm trying to win some races. I'm trying not to complain about nothing. You know what I mean? I'm trying my best to stop complaining, because I have some trolls that keep commenting on my channel about complaining, and I just let them be and comment what you want to comment. It's your opinion, but I'm just kind of easing off of the complaining, and I want to have fun. So yeah, I'll do that in the next video or something. Not today. Not today. I'm not in that mood today. What's up, Chillax? That's a nice name, Chillax. I like that. That's crazy. That was good. All right. All right. So I will be making a video on this strategy, how to get the most out of your pit pass, how to get the fastest lap in each race that you do, so you can maximize your pit pass earnings. I will be doing a video on that later down. But for now, since you guys are here on the stream, I could share it with you. All right. So anyways, our tests on the Mirage, and oh, I forgot to show you guys the inflation of that Rivals pit time. Yeah, I forgot. Anyways, let's draw on that whirlpool. All right, so let me show you a trick. All right, let me show you guys a trick. Right now, this little trick here is it's a crazy glitch. It's a glitch and it's not a glitch at the same time. It's cheating, but it's not cheating at the same time. It's broken, but it's not broken at the same time. You know what I mean? So let me explain. All right, and this is only for you guys here on the stream. Please, you don't have to share this with anybody else. Just keep it to yourself. All right, because I really don't want Hutch to do anything about it, because it's a really good way of taking advantage of the game in some sense. But it's at the same time, it's not really taking advantage of the game. But yeah, let's look into it, right? All right. So every week, Hutch give us a driver with 10% buff, with a 10% buff. All right. Now every week you get a driver with a 10% buff. Let me show you something real quick. When it comes to setup, the driver with the 10% buff, the 10% is not calculated in your team score. Did you guys get that? You get a 10% buff driver, right? For example, Ocon, you get 10% buff on Ocon, but the 10% buff that Ocon gets is not calculated in the team score. Let me show you. All right, so look here on, let me use somebody a little weaker. All right, I want to use somebody who's weaker than. All right, so Bottas here, as you can see, Ocon has more pluses than Bottas. Let's see if the team score is going to go up or it's going to go down. Oh, man. So our team score went up with Bottas, right? But if you go back and you use the 10% driver, which is Ocon, who is way stronger than Bottas here, all right, way stronger than Bottas here, the team score goes down. Now, the game is going to match you based on where your team score is. So, in fact and in truth, if the game is matching you on where your team score is, If the game is matching you on where your team score is and the 10% buff is not calculated in your team score, you're going to be stronger than your rival. All right? So yeah, it's a little it's as I said, it's within the game. It's not broken while it's broken at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's broken while it's not broken at the same time. All right? So when I go best drivers, I like to use the 10% buff common for that same reason. I'm going to get a lower team score for more performance. All right. And once again, I can show you guys how to get the fastest lap in every race that you do. But this setup is basically a farming setup for trophies in your pit pass. All right, so you can earn 4 trophies instead of earning 3 trophies each race. All right. Do you think Leclerc? Nah, bruh, Dominique, listen to me now. Listen to me very carefully now, right? Max Verstappen is winning this year's championship. If Max Verstappen lose this year's championship, the only way Max Verstappen is not winning this year's championship, bro, is if he crashes in a couple games, in couple races well. All right, he has to crash out of couple races completely and score no points in those races. But right now, Max Verstappen Red Bull right now in the game, not in the game, in real life right now is the fastest car on track. All right, there's nobody on track faster than Max Verstappen Red Bull right now. Not even Perez. Sometimes I wonder, is Perez in the same car as Max Verstappen? Have you guys ever wondered that? Have you guys ever wondered if Perez is in the same car as Max Verstappen? I wonder that, man. I wonder that. Is Perez in the same car as Max Verstappen? I wonder that so much. Man, I wonder that. Max Verstappen car is too fast, bro. I don't see Leclerc beating Max car at all. I don't see it. None at all. All right, let's go to pit early with Ocon here to get some softs and we'll get some clean air as well. Let's push Gasly here so he doesn't get overtaken, as he's going to be our lead car. Yep, Max Verstappen car, man, completely fast. Remember last the 2020 season when people were like, is Bottas and Lewis Hamilton in the same car? Yeah, it's kind of where we are with Max and Perez right now. We have to wonder if Perez and Max are in the same car. Yep, right now Max car is at its best, man. I'm not gonna lie. And his skills with that car, best of the best. He's definitely winning this year's championship. An awesome championship win for him this season. And then we're gonna just boost Ocon from there and let him do his job. Yep, definitely Max, man, in real life. Yes, Max in real life. Just think about it. The man starts from the back of the pack. I think, what was it? P15 is where he started. P15. All right, there we see Ocon getting a great lap right there. He started P15, right? Then we could switch Ocon now to come back, or if you want to attempt, if you think he did not do the fastest lap there and you want to attempt again, then you just go back to pit, put on some other tires, and then you could just come back with him, as we'll push Pierre Gasly to go create more distance and more leadway. Yes, he started P15, right? P15. Remember, he started P15, right? And he passed everybody. Oh, man. The man passed everybody, bro. Everybody. And then when he passed, he didn't just pass everybody and was like right up the road. He was far up the road when he passed everybody. All right. So he wasn't just like right up the road after he passed everybody. He passed everybody and was far up the road, bro. So there's nobody beating that car. Nobody beating that car, bro. I don't see nobody beating that car at all. I don't see it. Nobody's beating that car at all, bro. All I want to know is if Max and Perez is driving the same car. That's what I want to know. uh it could have been a great year for Ferrari, yes. Yes. I mean, it still is a great year for Ferrari. I think Ferrari is still doing good this year. Really do think that they're still doing good. All right. But here's the thing. As I was explaining in my F1 Manager video, in today's video, the Monaco race, as I was saying in that video, I don't know if I cut that part out or what. I don't know. But here's the thing, man. It's like football, you know? Sometimes you see a team like a Manchester City going up against a side like Crystal Palace. Though Manchester City came back and won, Crystal Palace scored 2 goals and had them down 2-0. You know what I mean? So it's like football. You never know what's going to happen on the day of the race. You know, you could do your best in qualifying, you could do your best in practice, you could do all your best, man. You never know what's going to happen on race day. All right? So that's basically how it works. It's just a matter of you keep trying, keep doing your best to get the best results, and it will come. That's all. So I love the Ferrari car this year. The car has been really nice as well. But as we see, Ferrari has been plagued with problems. All right. So, or Ocon did not get the fastest lap there. There we go. We were way off by 400ths of a second. So we should have done a last run with Ocon instead of bring him home to finish. We should have done a last minute run with him. You know, so yeah, it is crazy. So yeah, uh, Maxis Lewis from Brazil 2021. Ferrari, yeah, yeah. I think Max will have more championship. Yeah, well, we'll have to just wait. You know, records are there to be broken. Lewis has created a good amount of records for himself. He has broken uh, some of Michael Schumacher's record. So records are there to be broken, and I guess years down the line we're gonna have other people coming to break these records as well. You know, so there's always gonna be a time when the records are gonna be broken. You know what I mean? So yeah. Manchester United is definitely Williams. Bro, with Cristiano Ronaldo back at Manchester United, bro. Are you comparing them to Williams, bro? You, Manchester United is not my side. It's not my side, but bro, that was a harsh comparison, bro. That was a harsh comparison. I'm not gonna lie. That was a harsh comparison, bro. I'm not gonna lie at all, bro. That comparison was harsh, man. Thoughts on Perez. Perez is like my second best driver. Lewis Hamilton is my first best driver, if you didn't know. And then Perez is like my second best driver. So if Lewis Hamilton should like leave F1 tomorrow, then Perez will automatically become my best driver in the sport. All right. So that's how I like Perez. But as I said, sometimes I wonder, is Perez in the same car with the same setup as Max Verstappen. Because Verstappen car, man, something is up with that car. That car is running too good, bro. Something is up with Max car, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I would like for them to run this. I would like for them to run. I would like for Red Bull to run an experiment where they put Max at the back of the pack and see if he will overtake everybody and get back to the front of the pack. That's what I would like to see. Put Max at the back of the pack, and then let's see uh, if he overtakes everybody and gets back to the front of the pack, because that was a crazy drive from Max Verstappen. Definitely awesome drive. Good driver. Definitely an awesome driver. Definitely a great driver. But that car, man, definitely looking good. So I definitely give Verstappen this year's. He's definitely going to be winning the championship this year, hands down. No competition there to slow him down. No competition there to slow him down, man. All right, let's go for another fastest lap run. And then we switch out the setup to something different. All right, so let's let our drivers run. We need to go to pit early for some softs on Ocon for his fastest lap run. All right, so as you can see, we have nice clean air. Ocon has beautiful air. We should be boosting him there in this lap to get that fastest lap. And let's push or Gasly to go around for another lap. And then we'll bring him back to those wet tires. All right, let's see if Ocon will still get the fastest lap. He has been setting some great sectors, super fast sectors. And he should have been putting up a good personal best there. We're going to bring him around here for wets. And then we're going to push or Gasly back into pit. Yeah, Perez is nice, man. I have been watching his performance from he was at Racing Point when he used to drive the pink Mercedes, what they called it. And I was like, when Red Bull said that they were going to switch out Albon, I was like, well, Perez is coming up on a free agent to be a free agent for after his Racing Point exit. It would be smart for Red Bull to pick him up. And then when I got the news that Red Bull picked up Perez, I knew that it was going to be some problem for Mercedes, man. I knew I said it to myself, that I even said it on the stream when it happened. I said, well, Mercedes is going to be in problem because Perez is going to be really good for them. And it worked out great. But I don't know, man. Seems like they've jinxed Perez because since he's gotten that new contract, we haven't seen him performing at a high rate. All right, here comes Ocon on a flying lap. He should get a fastest lap here in the rain. Let's see if the soft fastest lap. Let's see if the wet fastest lap is faster than the soft fastest lap. Gasly set a new personal best. You want to watch Ocon. That number 2 is bearing down on him, slowing him down, but he's not catching up. Yeah, he's going to catch him. Go, Ocon, go. All right, so he did not get the fastest lap there. I think Pierre Gasly might get the fastest lap. So what I'm going to do is boost Gasly here and let him go for that fastest lap. So he has nice, clear, clean air. So we're going to push him for that fastest lap on his final run. And we could bring back Ocon to pit and bring him back out to go to the finish. Yes, I got that gold crate, but the game kind of reset because the stream was having issues. So I don't even know what I got from that gold crate. Here comes Gasly, setting a faster sector 2, pushing, flying across the line. New personal best, Gasly. That should be the fastest lap. About to lap Ocon as well. Ocon not getting lapped today. Yeah, I got it, but I don't know what I got, and 3 hex. I don't know what kind of compensation are those, bro. I really don't know, man. Welcome to the stream too, Johnny G. Can you use Leclerc in series? Oh, I don't race in those lower series anymore because of flags. I don't want to push my flag count up any higher, so I only race in series 12 at the moment. But I could use Leclerc for you if you'd like that. There we go, fastest lap with Gasly there by a good amount. Faster than Ocon. Ocon time wasn't even on the board. Yeah, Leclerc was trying to bring some competition there, but it is a learning process. You know, I see people bashing Ferrari, saying, "Oh, their strategies and all of that." I see people doing like all of that and bashing them and all of that. I don't see the need to. You know what I mean? As I said, it is what it is. You know, it's all about that day. You could plan everything, and on race day, your car catches a fire. You know what I mean? That's not your fault. You know, it's just how the day goes. It's just the luck of the day, really. You know, so we see Ferrari many times doing great, and then their cars just caught fire. That's not the strategy's problem, or wasn't issues of the strategy. That was the car's fault. You know what I mean? I don't see nobody blaming the car. You know, I always see people be blaming the strategists to say that, yeah, it's their fault. Yeah, but come on, many races, the strategies were on point. You know what I mean? The strategies were on point for many races, while the car was not. You know, so truth be told, if anybody should be blamed for Ferrari's downfall, it should be the entire team, not just the car and not just the strategists and not just the drivers, but the entire Ferrari team. You know, that's what I would say. If I was going to throw some blame at Ferrari, I would be blaming everybody on the team, not just the strategists, not just the developers of the car, everybody. That would be fair, you know what I mean? Red Bull has done a great job. Nobody can take that away from them. You know, this is why I have said definitely Max Verstappen is winning this season. Nobody's stopping him. He's on fire right now. You know, I used to play like some old time games, like some old time games, and when you're on a streak, like if you're playing football, the ball will when you shoot, the ball will catch fire going into the goal and stuff like that. Those nice little fire effects. Right now, Red Bull is on fire. There's no doubt about it, and we just have to give them what they are due. You know, when Mercedes was on fire in 2020, 2019, all those years, Lewis Hamilton was on fire and he was just firing away. Mercedes supporters were off the moon and we were happy and all of that. So now we're not on fire. You know, we're not on fire anymore this season. We just need to accept the fact that we're working on our car, get our car together, and next season we could try and come back at these guys who are on fire this season. You know, Leclerc. I mean, the fight the only way the fight could get back in, as I said, is if Max Verstappen missed a couple of races, then the fight could be back. That's the only way. All right. So Max would have to miss a few races if you want the fight to be back. All right, and Leclerc would have to win those races too, not just Max missing them. Leclerc would have to win. You know. You know. So yeah, it is what it is. We just have to let them shine and let them enjoy their moment. Just like when our team was shining and we enjoyed our moment, we have to just give the other team, be happy for them, let them celebrate, let them be happy, and let them win. And then we'll work on our cars and bring back our cars to a good standard. And then we'll bring back the fight to them, you know? That's just how I like to, I think personally on stuff. And I think that's the way it should be. All right. All right, let me see. The Spa is one of the tracks that is really hard to get the fastest lap on, because of the you want to try to get a pit window where your cars will be free. All right, so we're gonna go to pit here and see if we could get our car free, or if we're gonna jam up in the pits. Cars are gonna be going to pit. All right, so we're gonna get jammed up. We're not gonna get too much of a free ear. You know, we're not gonna get too much of a clean ear here at Spa. It's like one of the hardest tracks to do this strategy on to get the fastest lap. I mean, I definitely believe they're gonna work on their car. I believe all the teams are gonna work on their car. Did you guys see? You guys see Albon's drive? What happened to Albon in the last race? Yep, F1 Manager video coming tomorrow. We already had one out today. Monaco Grand Prix is out today. Every day I try. I've been trying my best to do a F1 Manager 2022 videos. It takes a long time to record a F1 Manager 2022 video, so I can only do one video per day. But I try to do a video every day. You know what I mean? After I finish with this stream, I am going to be going to record for F1 Manager 2022 and get that video done. It takes me about 5 or 6 hours to get an F1 Manager 2022 video done. So it's a bit long to get those videos done. But yeah, definitely tomorrow, new F1 Manager 2022 video will be coming out. I don't know. I don't remember which track is up next. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I have been having a humongous amount of fun playing F1 Manager 2022. All right, the game is great. There are a few glitches and bugs. We all expected that there are gonna be a few glitches and a few bugs, but the game is nice. It's well thought out. You know, yeah, I'd give them that. It's well thought out. F1 Manager 2022. It's well thought out. All right, let's see if we can keep behind Gasly here, and that should give us the win as long as we stick behind Gasly and or Gasly don't run out of tires. Hopefully this percent of tires could bring Gasly to the finish. But yeah, that race, that race, that race, man, that drive from Williams, from Albon and Williams was nice. Me for the strategic job at Ferrari. Then you gonna come and cuss me out. When I come with, when I make that strategy and we run the car and the car is doing good and we're in like a 1-2 position and then one of my car crash out and the next car crashes out, then you're gonna come back here and cuss me out. Oh man, Xavier gifting 5 membership there. Appreciate you, Xavier, for all your support, bro. Really appreciate you. We're getting 5 new members as well. Welcome to membership, guys. So whenever the Ferraris catch a fire and crashes out, then you're gonna be blaming me. Nah, bro. Nah. Appreciate you, Xavier. Thank you guys so much for all your support, man. Thank you. Nah, bro. I can take cussing. I can. I have a good sturdy backbone, to take the cussing, but sometimes I just wanna relax my mind, you know what I mean? And that's not gonna work if I'm working at Ferrari as strategist. That's not gonna work at all as strategist. Definitely not gonna work. All right. Let's go test now what we were testing earlier instead of working on fastest lap. Yep. That was a crazy crash, man. That was a crazy crash. Trust me, that was a crazy crash. In today's F1 Manager video at Monaco, you definitely expected some crashing to going on, and we definitely had some crashes going on in there as well. So it's crazy. Lewis Hamilton had a bad start, man. I think I started P15 with Hamilton. He did a great drive to make his way back into the points. We were trying to go a little bit